bro. What's up with this Lazarus group striking again, man? 1.5 billion in crypto heist, bro. Tell me about it.
Man, so this North Korean linked Lazarus group they recently just pulled off a staggering 1.5 billion crypto heist from the Bybit exchange. This is one of the largest digital asset thefts in history, highlighting persistent vulnerabilities in the crypto space. Now, I know this with this new administration, crypto is supposed to be a big thing. So my question to y'all is like, with heists like this happening more frequently, do y'all think it's a risk to invest in crypto, and does it outweigh the rewards?
I think that
You
crypto shit ain't never been good. If you ask me, I'm just keeping 1,000. I just don't believe in electrical currency. I always believe that having proof of something hardware that's not liquefied is the best thing because even when we thinking about currency from the old ages, what were they trading? Gold bars, right? Right. So now we just switched from that and went over from metal to freaking paper, which is dollars now, dollar bills, or you can still use coins, but the most preferred method is dollar bills. So when you paying somebody dollar bill transaction now, that's more valuable. But what's the first thing that always came before that that's even valuable than what we created to transition to, which was paper? It's still the gold bar. So I'm saying, even though we gonna make another transactionable way that people can utilize, which is electrical currency, I don't think that's more feasible because at the end of the day, you really putting yourself in the control of other people's hands. And when you got people doing cricket shit or people in general, they always just like hard facts. We even go people that don't even like receiving paperwork in the email. They rather for you to send it and fax it over to them, and they keep a copy of it and they file it and they send it off. So I don't think it's gonna try to force people to go that way, but I don't see the government even investing in it a lot to make it the number one choice of currency. Now, if they do that, then that's scary. That's scary. That'll definitely
well,
bag me off too.
how you think you gonna pay a robot with cash?
How am a who?
Pay a robot.
What you mean?
How you gonna pay a robot?
What you mean, robot?
AI.
I'm not paying no AI, bro. Like,
So,
you
so
give it the dollars. I'm
okay.
just saying, bro. I don't think electrical currency is gonna be over preferred for dollar bills.
I
I
got
know.
two things for you,
I
Doc.
was.
Go,
Go ahead, cuz.
no,
I
you
was
go
gonna
ahead.
say. The thing is, bro. I would say my recommendation: don't keep your money on an exchange. Put it in the cold wallet. They got wallets specifically that takes your money out of the network, and nobody can touch it. So I think this is something that everybody should get in the habit to. If you are investing in crypto heavy, is find you spending that $100 to invest your assets. And this
Yeah.
move. Go ahead. Go
I'm
ahead,
just gonna
cuz.
say two things. Knock, have you ever bought anything on 2K for your buy player?
Yes.
Yep.
So
Virtual
that's a
currency.
form of virtual currency.
That is a video game, bro.
No, 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 no. But that's the Bitcoin's been
A
around
nigga
long.
debit card can be electrical currency.
No, it's coming physically. It's coming out your bank account, but it is a
It's coming.
physical. Like
So
It's
you
a,
can
it's the
go
same
either
thing.
way with it. You could turn it
It's
to paper or you could
but
right.
electric.
So what?
but the thing, but
Why?
the I was gonna say the problem is that what is the standard for what the dollar gains its value from? And the problem is people don't know this. We used to it's always been gold, but then there was a time period where we switched to like crude oil and as a standard, then we switched it back to the gold standard because of just basically with oil, we at that point in time America was drilling a lot of oil, but for the longest we kind of don't because it's a lot of import. But basically, in short, with crypto, Trump just announced today, which is why crypto is going crazy right now, about a governmental crypto reserve backed by Bitcoin and Ethereum. A lot of these companies, a lot of these politicians, a lot of people with a lot of money are heavily handheld into this. And yes, they may control majority of the supply, but that's just with anything else we put our money in. So
Yeah.
you're not the majority share owner of a lot of companies, you're not the majority holder of a lot of gold bars because we have to import it or you're getting your gold from somewhere. So the supply is already going to be in control of the people that have the largest amount of money, regardless. It's just a matter of diversifying your assets so that way, if something happens, you have a little bit of leeway to not pigeonhole yourself when you got to now depend on somebody, or you might be forced to do something that you wouldn't do in a normal functioning society.
I mean, yeah, that's true, but I don't think they too quick to switch on it, bro. Like the government haven't try to make that the number one thing. I think their main focus right now is trying to convert everything to AI. And when I say that, I don't think they have anything to do with the dollar, because everybody know American dollars is losing its value. So of course they're gonna try to go to another lane, but when you introduce another currency, bro, you got to be willing for another form of currency to be able to accept your new regime. So what I'm saying is, we all different prime ministers or whatever they call it of a different country. I'm USA, y'all could be China, and Kobe could be fucking Jamaica or something, or Mexico. Y'all call y'all currency different stuff, but everybody use what? Paper. Don't nobody use virtual currency. Am I right
And
or wrong?
the only thing about that is though that I agree. And to add to that, crypto is like it's something that can be exchanged across whatever country, whatever you're trying to go to. It doesn't like you don't have to switch to euro to send Bitcoin. Bitcoin is Bitcoin.
Bitcoin.
The value of Bitcoin, yeah. So I
But
think
can it be tracked? Can it be traced?
yes,
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 it's
it's a
called the
transaction. You have
blockchain.
a yeah, it's called the blockchain. You have
Okay,
a
okay, because
transaction
I know
ID.
at one point,
Right.
I know at one point they couldn't do that though. You know what I'm
Well,
saying?
the thing is this.
I think that was the regulation of it. Go ahead, cause
No. Go ahead and finish your thought, because
no,
you about
no,
to
no,
say something similar to what I'm saying, because
no. Go
it's
ahead,
more
cause you gonna
so.
have no.
Yo. My fault. My fault.
You have more knowledge on the cuz. My fault. I'm cutting you off. Go.
I
Go.
know.
Go.
No, you good. No, I was gonna say, 'cause it's more so that when people like the higher ups don't think the retail people, so for lack of better words, like us, the common people, get on something so fast, they have to be reactionary. They don't want to be reactionary. They want to be proactive.
Yeah,
So they will put out propaganda saying, "Oh, it's untraceable when you put your money in." Whole time they on the backdoor side putting their money in to get more position in it, because they don't want everybody to trust this financial free way of getting rich. Because now you having issues with banks. You start withdrawing large portions of crypto, the bank's saying it's an unverified amount. And that's the whole point of why people don't want to go to the banking system, or they rather keep it in crypto. Because guess what? If my money go up in crypto, go somewhere where they use crypto, I actually get my dollar value for what it is. I don't want to have to transition it back to cash or whatever currency just to use it, because it's just like anything else. You got credit
but
cards, that's not a
but don't
tangible
they
form
act?
of cash.
But yeah, but don't they kick out the banks too now though? Because now you don't have to come
No,
to us. Okay, if I'm using
They need
Bitcoin, how do a bank get involved in Bitcoin?
just like
they
with
need
real
to
estate.
evaulve. They need to evolve.
They're
Go
going
ahead.
But how that's what I'm saying. But then again though, you gotta be willing to say, okay, if we doing Bitcoin in the USA, but I'm trying to send some money over to somebody in fucking Zimbabwe or Paris, how the hell is they bank gonna accept that? It may don't. It may not transfer over. You might can't convert their currency.
But this is the thing though,
Mm.
not you got to look at everybody's economic politics and their plans for their country, because there's a lot of European countries that have adopted crypto. Because real
Facts,
quick,
facts.
I was gonna say I'm gonna say this real quick. We could transition if you want to. It's a plan. It's a thing called the Fed now, and it's something that's been more so popularized over the past couple years, because it's a plan that influences payments, securities,
Facts.
trade services, cards, and foreign exchange. So all the stuff we talking about, it covers all that, and it's
Yeah.
called ISO 22, and that's something that's in the group chat. And basically, it's a lot of securities and cryptocurrencies that the Fed now is transitioning us already for the longest to get into a more digital footprint. So that way, it makes it a lot easier to transaction and watch everybody's transaction from financial standpoint. Because when you have a lot of people that's pulling out cash and just putting it away in like a tangible form, you don't know how much cash is really in the market per person and who has what. Which is why people that are like cartels, people like drug pens, athletes, a lot of people that get a lot of money can pull out cash and keep it away, and the government will never know what's really in circulation. Whereas if you have everybody in a digital footprint, you can't hide your money and you really know who got what and who don't. And I
That's
mean,
true.
that's the give and go with it though. Like it's
But I
good to
mean,
do the work.
you can know who have what and who don't by just a nigga credit score. I mean, oops, my bad, but by just a person's credit score.
That's a slippery slope because there's a lot of athletes that get into the league. They could have mediocre credit score, but they getting paid tens of millions of dollars. So I'm buying everything in cash. I may not even work on my credit.
Yeah. Some people don't even work on that credit.
Because it's just like if I got it in cash, why would I even want to worry about leveraging my credit?
I mean, because it allows you to get more capitalism, though. Credit leads to more capitalism.
Well, I don't know. I agree with you not, but I'm just saying the standpoint is like people get into different industries where they're starting to make a lot of quick money. Where it's like I don't have to leverage my credit score. Like drug pens and cartels, like they don't worry about a credit score unless you want to be legitimate in
Not,
business.
but at that level, who the fuck are you borrowing from? If I'm making $5-6 million a day, why would I need to borrow from somebody if I'm making $5-6 million a day?
You're right, and that's what I'm saying. That's what I'm saying. To that point, I'm saying like there's industries, there's people that's like there's always that's why the credit thing is more so what they say is a poor man's option because a lot of people don't know how to properly leverage credit to get what they want.
That's true. That's true. All right, man. Let's switch topics, man. Let's talk about Jeff Bezos, bro, and what he got going on, man. Jeff Bezos trying to start a space warfare, man. Talk to me about it, B. What's going on, man, with Jeff Bezos?
So Jeff Bezos just announced, because it's very interesting. I didn't know this about his space company. But long story short, Jeff Bezos actually has his own rocket company, called Blue Origin Journey. And this year,
if you're on the way to Alabama from Memphis, it's off to the left. It's a warehouse off to the left.
Hey, boy, they hiring like hell too.
I did not know that. I've been home forever, so I don't know.
Yeah, now if you from Huntsville going to Alabama going to Huntsville, it's on the right side of the street. It's like a Blue Origin. It's like a beer warehouse.
That ain't ULA. That used to be ULA, right?
Or is that in Huntsville? Is Blue Origin in Huntsville on the way to Huntsville? Nah,
it might be in Huntsville. I mean,
it might be in Huntsville. Yeah.
It's somewhere near.
Because I just know ULA sit on the out. I know ULA is in Decatur, like 30-45 minutes outside of Huntsville.
That's what I'm saying. It's probably in the proximity. I mean, NASA. But long story short, Katy Perry, Gayle King, Lauren Sanchez all have agreed to go on the next launch of this rocket ship in early spring.
Hey, you can present the post. Present the post, man. Bring it up. Man, make sure y'all go come in and like, subscribe on the YouTube, bro. Make sure y'all go do that, bro. Make sure y'all go do that. Kobe, save me a hot dog, man, on the grill, man. Pause. Save me a hot dog from the grill. Pause.
No diddy. You see my screen? I feel you got.
Hold on.
You got to share it, not.
There you go.
So
bring it to the stage.
NBC News, Katy Perry, Gayle King, Lauren Sanchez to go on a space next launch. And this is just a quick article that talked a little bit about it. What I found really interesting was that with his company, basically he's trying to make it more affordable for us to go to space because
But why? Who the fuck want to go to bros? Ain't nobody finna go to no space, bro, when we got planes falling lower than a damn rocket. Why, bro? Just think about it, bro. Who the fuck gonna pay to go to space, bro? And I'm speaking from a person, bro. I don't even like riding roller coasters. Kobe, put your hand down. You ain't going to this shit, bro.
All right, go.
Ain't nobody trying to go to space, bro.
If you want to go, cuz we can get you there. Look, you can fly to space right here. Book your flight right there.
I'm gonna see the podcast. The camera on my chest. Live stream.
Hey, bro, I'm just saying though, this shit don't make sense, bro. Like, and that make me feel like that they really trying to start a civilization out there somewhere. Because why the hell is we constantly trying to go to space, bro? It don't make sense. Just think about it. Your coworker leaving work, be like, all right, y'all, I'm finna go to the house. I live in space. Fuck?
And that's actually the goal, kind of with what he's trying to do. He's saying he feels like we should be able to we envision a future where billions of people will live and work in space with a single-minded purpose to restore and sustain Earth, our blue origin.
So what time the rocket leave for the warehouse people that got to clock in at 5 a.m., 4 a.m.? What time zone we got? Like, bro, like this all the different shit we got to think about. Can we grow food up there? Because it ain't no damn water or no land, depending on if you gonna be on the planet, actual planet. Ain't no gravity in space. So this shit scared me, bro.
Well, and that's actually like to your point right here. It says today, Blue Origin is learning to harness materials found in space to enable future exploration, using lunar dust to ultimately produce solar power system, power transmission cable, oxygen for propellants and human consumption, as well as developing systems to identify water ice on the moon's south pole for extraction of hydrogen to refuel our landers. So it's kind of interesting because you see Jeff Bezos do this, and then you got Elon Musk who needs to walk this up. So now it's like it's like a billionaire race. Like this is where you start getting to a different bag and a different type of money.
I think it's just rich people, bro, just feeling
That's
like
what I'm
it's
saying.
getting too crowded at the top, and they need to make another level.
Oh me, oh me.
Hey, y'all, we was on Earth. Now we need to get out of motherfucking Earth. Now there's too many niggas that's becoming billionaires, and when you start having motherfuckers like Kanye and Jay-Z, and hey man, we got too many black people up here. We need to go and create another level. You know what I'm saying? And that's the $1 trillion. That's the $1 trillion level, bro. The outer space level is gonna be the new introduction of the $1 trillion level, bro.
But and that's why I was like, bro, it's gonna be a space. It's a space war in house. Like we used to, they say it was U.S. and Russia. Now it's Jeff Bezos and Elon Musk and all the other governmental companies.
But this my thing though, be like we gotta. So we all three engineers, right, on our daytime jobs, right? You know what I'm saying? We all three highly educated men, bro. Let's put our head together right here. Why does this make sense, bro? Like how we gonna build infrastructures there? I'm just keeping it 100. Is it an ozone layer there? Can we breathe?
It's called
Can
a
we?
space station.
So this let me think too, fool. That let me also think like,
Seen Star Wars Space Station.
yeah, I know, but at the same time, is the weather really being controlled? Can we go back to that question? Is the weather really being controlled? Because if these niggas can go pick up life and go put it somewhere else, what
Yeah,
we
and the
talking
fact
about
it's like
here?
a, it's the environmental. I think we're gonna go to. I think we're gonna go to Mars. They just said in Mars 2020, what 2005, 2006, we wasn't even a planet. Now all of a sudden we can have life on Mars and it's pools of water and shit like that. I don't know. But the thing is,
I mean,
what I
I
think,
remember when shit couldn't
hold
go
on,
on
hold on,
Mars
hold
but
on.
the rover.
Man, but what I think really going on, bro, whoever controls space control the world. It's just if they really get into space though. This could just be another NASA play. You know
But
NASA
that
ain't real.
but that's stuff we got to think about too though too, bro. Like, do we really want to
No.
turn over that devil's card? Because at the end of the day, you can go live space out there, but what about other countries that feel like, oh, they trying to take over and get big on us? What about other
Yeah.
countries that feel violated?
I
They
mean, they
already do.
already
They
be
already feel
violated.
violent.
That's
They
what I'm
already feel
saying.
violent.
But and that's what I'm saying. At the end of the day, bro, are they? It's gonna be. They're gonna want to take over at some point, bro. You're not finna just keep. All right, we didn't got life here, then we gonna have life over here too. What? Man, nah, bro. Nah. See, now y'all stepping outside of these guidelines that we agreed on as men of the world, or leaders of the world.
In all honesty, though, I'll say this though. I don't think we will ever get to space.
I don't think so neither,
You
Brevin.
think
But
it's a
it's just
firmament?
crazy that that's an
You
idea.
said what, cause
It's a firmament. You think we ain't been there yet?
because I put it like this. You you can only get so high without training. No, this was okay to me. This would be the thing. It'll be a conflating theory. They say you have to go through months and months of training to get into space because of the G force generated by the rocket to do all the extra XYZ that we learned, right? Rocket
Right.
propulsions, all that stuff. If Katy Perry, Gail King at 70, and these random people that don't have any background training, because Gail King changed her mind and made the decision to go back in December. She just announced in January she wanted to go on the trip this spring. From my
Outer space to
understanding,
outer space.
exactly. So
Her ass ain't going. She just be talking.
In my understanding, to change your mind and be on a rocket ship like 3 4 months later in the spring, that doesn't align with the theory that NASA has propagated that it takes months of training more than that to get to space. Which means, how high are you really getting up in a rocket ship to see Earth.
I think they can
They
control the
gonna
pressure.
start doing.
They billionaires.
I'm
But
just
like I
saying.
said, brother, when you become a billionaire, bro, some things are just it's not even you don't even care about it no more, bro. Like
That's true.
we just trying to send people to space. If we do that, we succeeded. Man. That's all.
That's true. They gonna start having look. In a minute, they gonna start having the NBA Finals, the Super Bowl, Taylor Swift concerts,
Space Jam.
Beyonce concerts, all at the space. There you go, Space Jam, All Star Weekend, y'all, 2025 in Mars Arena.
That would be crazy if they can have a floating stadium, bro. They can find that not necessarily in space, but you can have it just high enough to where people can fly up there, land, get off, and have a fucking concert in space. That'd be
You
crazy.
know how high the tickets will be and how much the owners gonna lose.
Yeah, it ain't really, it ain't for us. It ain't for. It ain't,
I'm saying,
Hey, you know what?
it
That
ain't for
might
not
be
for me.
good though, because guess what? There may could be Super Bowl events. There can be Olympic events because them the big price events. A regular person ain't going to the Super Bowl anyway because they priced out.
I don't know about that now. People be
A
saving for the
Super
Super
Bowl
Bowl,
ticket, bro. A Super Bowl ticket is $5,000 a person. That's just a ticket. You still got to think about food and lodge
and a person will
and
save
travel.
5, 6, 7 years of their paycheck to go to a Super Bowl.
But people want to go see their teams in the Super Bowl. They ain't finna just go if ain't they team ain't there.
Well, me personally, I don't
I
have a
don't care if
team,
you
so
got
if
the
I go
money
to
or
the
you
Super
don't.
Bowl, I'll go to the Super Bowl just because it's an experience.
If I'm going to the Super Bowl and my team ain't there, I'm not going. I'm going to watch the game. I mean, I'm going to go
You got a
party.
long time before the Colts ever see a Super Bowl, so you might as well just go for the experience.
And you know what, bro? That's cool. We competing for the draft. That's cool. We could. Hey, but look though, that's cool though, cause my Celtics in the NBA though.
Oh, brother.
Yeah. Come on now. I've been a Celtics. Hey, I've been a Celtics fan since 2009, bro. 2008. So you ain't, you know what I'm saying? I ain't no bandwagon fool. I've been there through the hard days, bro. When we had the draft, Marcus Smart and Jared Sullinger and